I think, for the club and certainly our fan base. You know, he's a special player, doing things that no other players done before for the club, and really lucky to have him, and obviously the history and tradition here, and it's really significant, I think, what he's been able to do. So to pass Mats, who's obviously a legend, and we know what he means to the Maple Leafs. So very deserving, heck of a player, heck of a person, and he's got many more ahead. So we're excited about that as well.
What impressed you most about when you first, I guess, went up against Austin, and like just his game on the ice?
Yeah, I think, you know, we all obviously know how good his shot is, and can talk about that for you know, all day really. But to me, it's his body control and the way he can move in space with the puck, and kind of put, you know, certain skills into one. You know, his ability to, you know, track a guy down, strip him, you know, make a move, and then whether it's shoot the puck or make a play, he makes it all look so smooth and easy when, you know, you're talking about 2-3 different plays involved in that one sequence. And it's just his ability to understand time and space and use his body and his puck skills and his shooting ability all within that is really exceptional.
How much confidence does it give the group to see Austin have a start to this calendar year the way he has these last 2 games?
Yeah, I mean, you know, pucks maybe haven't been going in as much as you know, he'd like, but I think he impacts the games in so many ways. I think you always trust and believe that he's too good, that it's not going to come and they're not going to start going in. So, but obviously a big boost for our club because such obviously a lethal goal scorer. How he can produce offensively and how he's able to do that with still being so good in all areas of the game with and without the puck. So, yeah, we're pumped to see him kind of get hot here and you know, find a good rhythm.
Oliver gets named to Team Sweden. What have you made of the season he's had again with this opportunity?
Yeah, I couldn't be more thrilled for O. He plays the game hard every night with obviously so much ability. You know, we rely on him so much in so many areas, does so many good things while he's such a gamer. So really special, certainly as you get a little bit older, a little more experience, and you know, now with a young family, you can really share that experience with them. And obviously for anyone to represent your country at the Olympic Games is almost as good as it gets, right? So it's really, really special for him and very well deserving.
Looks like Carlo's going to come back tomorrow night. What do you get when a guy like that comes back, like just in the way he plays on the ice?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get someone who plays, you know, a certain role and they bring certain attributes that, you know, just help to our overall team game and our team success, it goes a long way. And Brando does a lot of things that may not always be the prettiest things or get on the highlights all the time, but just so valuable for a team to have success, you know, similar to Tanny in that way, and how hard they are to play against, the way they sacrifice themselves physically, you know, things on the PK, just play in front of our net, all things like that, defending the blue line. It's substantial, so you certainly miss it. Other guys come in and do a good job, but you know, he's who he is for a reason, and here to play a certain role. So you're always excited for someone, especially a veteran guy like Brando, that's unfortunate circumstances here the last little bit to get back in there and help contribute.
Now that you're back home, a chance to settle in on what Austin accomplished the other night. What does that mean to you as somebody who's been around him your entire career and this, you know, accomplishment itself?
Yeah, it's surreal to see how far he's come. He's been a heck of a leader for us, and that's a special accomplishment, and everyone's just kind of fired up to be a part of it. It was a unique experience.
How does he take it in? I mean, there's one thing outwardly with us, but when you know him as well as you do, what does this mean? I mean, he'll reflect later, I get, but what does that mean to him?
I'm not sure, honestly. I'll have to ask him, but I'm sure he feels, you know, very grateful for everything. You know, I think we're all grateful and appreciative of what we get here and you know, the treatment that we get, you know, and for being a Maple Leaf. So yeah, it's special to kind of hold that record in the history books, and I think everyone's just super proud of him and happy for him, and I think he is as well.
I know you wanted the extra point on the long line, but just what have you liked overall about the way this group's going about its business? You get a little practice time after some rest. What's working the best from your end?
Yeah, I think special teams doing well. I think playing good D zone, playing structured, communicating a lot. I think lines are getting a lot more chemistry. I think playing better. So I think there's a lot to like about our game right now. Obviously, that wasn't the result we wanted in Long Island, but I think that there's some good and some bad that we can take away from that game and just try to keep moving forward and try to get some wins.
Finally, for you, what have you liked about your game? Where are you at with it?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think it could. I feel like every time I'm going to talk about it, I feel like it always could be better. But yeah, I think it's good. It's trending upwards. Getting a lot of chemistry with JT there, and just working hard, doing our job, playing well on both sides of the puck. So yeah, happy with it.
I think more so just comfortability within my boot. I think that's kind of the steps that I've been checking off right now. Just getting back to, not focusing on each stride, whether it be painful or not. So right now it's feeling good. I haven't been thinking about it as much when I'm skating. So yeah, a lot to be happy about there.
What went through your mind when you found out it was as bad as it was?
Yeah, it was just a weird situation, with the infection in the ankle, and then just didn't progress the way that we wanted it to ultimately. But I think we did a great job. I commend the medical staff, everybody. We were trying to take the right steps to go forward, and it just didn't work out, just based off of luck, I guess you could say. So overall, it's in the past now, and we're looking forward.
I'm sorry, there was an infection too?
Yeah, I blocked the shot, and then my ankle got infected. And then from there, I had an old plate in my ankle from like 8 years ago. And as I was progressing, things just weren't feeling good around that plate. So I went in, cleaned it up, and just been progressing ever since.
Where do you see the team right now, halfway through the season?
I really like the way our game's been going lately. There's a good vibe within this room. The guys have been competing hard. You're seeing the effort in the battle each and every night. So I like the way that we're trending, and hopefully I can come in and just do my part to continue to help this team go in the right direction.
What's it been like watching Austin, go through the motions of breaking the record, and then even today, like, you guys still happy for him on the ice?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty incredible, from being a guy who probably has a couple of those goals against him to being on his team now. It's so fun to watch players like that. But, the way that he's a leader on this room, just his character in general, he is more than deserving for it. You can tell just with his composure, the way that he carries himself, never too high, never too low. Something that I commend, something that I can learn from as well. But, I can definitely see a guy like that scoring a lot more goals in this league.
What do you remember, going up against him first? Was there anything that really, aside from the shot, maybe?
Yeah.
What popped out most to you?
Overall, since we've been young, playing against him, he's been one of the stronger guys, whether it be on the puck, just maintaining it, getting it away from him has been very hard. Just his strength with that puck. It's very hard to knock him off of it. If he wants to control it, he's going to control it. If he wants to move it, he's going to move it. So those are players that are very special, and he's definitely up there amongst the top on hardest to play against.
Oliver's named the team Sweden. What have you made of the season he's had? What do you think
It's awesome. Always been amazing. I feel like he's done a fantastic job just stepping up in different regards with guys in and out of the lineup. He's obviously gotten a couple pucks in the net. I love seeing him score. His same thing. His composure and things on the ice helps the entire decor. So, having him and then just being able to watch him in the Olympics will be a lot of fun. He's very deserving of that honor.
Are you one who data you're watching or no?
Of what, the standings? No, I don't watch standings, but I do know because of how close it is, what's been happening and how tight it's been, which has been cool. And you just know that you're not out of it, and you're just any couple games you can string together divisionally, you could put it yourself up there.
Maybe take me, if you could, back to the past to Austin. Get that, because that was one I'm sure you'll never.
I think it was. I think it was super special, and not something necessarily I was expecting or you think about. But when a guy's reaching a milestone like that, everybody's kind of aware of it. And then he was able to get that one earlier in the game, so you knew the anticipation was there. And then was able to. Max did a great job getting the puck there to me, and then was able to slip it to him. And then that was such a cool celebration with the whole team and getting all the boys to cheering on with him.
Did you hear him calling for it, or did you just know?
I knew he was there right away. I tried to sell a shot a little bit, but then I knew I was passing it no matter what. So I just eventually, once I saw the lane, I was like, I got to slip it as quick as possible and get it to him, and he did the rest, and he knows how to score from there.
What did he say to you? Maybe either in that moment or after?
Yeah, you just said like hell of a pass, Bobo. Like that was great. It was nice of him to finish that. That was great.
It's been like watching them go through this because it's something that's been out there, but obviously team first matters. So what's it been like watching him go about his business and then maybe not seeing him accomplish it?
Yeah, such a pro. Puts the work in all the time. All summer, all season, he's always out there working on skills, working on scoring. The guy sees the game differently, and that's from the reps and tons of work that he's put in daily and over the years to get to this point. So there's a reason he's put so many in the back of the net.
Are you feeling that your game is taking in other stuff that you on the outside? The speed is always there. You're still playing physical. You're still making plays. But does it feel to you like you're taking another step?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes things start clicking at different points, and when a little bit of confidence is there, it helps propel you into just maybe what feels like a little higher of a level, but still trying to stay consistent with habits, the speed, the physicality, those sort of things, and trusting that the other sides of it will come. So sticking with what has worked before and trusting that the skills and the offense will come with that.
What have you liked most about the way the group's going about? I mean, you're getting points, which we were talking about earlier. That's everything. What do you like about this? How you're going about it?
Yeah, been playing together as a team, being physical, continue to push each other. Even when things are going well, we're still trying to push each other to get better, hone in on our details of systems and how we want to play our game. So it's been really great recently, trying to push each other and continue to grow.
Going on with your injury situation first, please.
All of them? Or
Let's start with Jake, I suppose.
and then I'm
lots of
done
time.
after that, right?
Yes.
McCabe is probably a week. It could be sooner, but I would guess a week. Tana, possible surgery.
Is the surgery related
No,
to his
different.
first one, right? Or
No. Totally different. Okay. This last injury is totally different. So that's the surgery part. So he is going to get looked at this week on that. Stolarz is skating. He's getting better and he's doing better. Willie, day to day. Skated a bit today on his own. He's getting better, but he's still not able to play. Carlo practiced with us today. We'll see if he's available tomorrow. Who else am I missing?
Murmas came back.
Murmas, he's skating, but he's still a ways away.
Is McCabe up or lower?
Lower.
Is Stolarz still like indefinite? Or is he?
Right now. Yeah. Like he hasn't even been in a practice with us. He's just on his own. So
When it's like that, I mean, Jake was playing so well.
Yeah.
You lose him, but maybe you get Carlo back. What goes through your mind as a coach with all these injuries?
well, it's tough. Like especially on the back end. It's been all year, right? And we got through things last year up front, injuries. It's a little easier, I believe, but on the back end, it's tough to. But guys step in and been doing the job, and so. Good thing we got a lot of them around.
I was going to ask about Benning's last game and having Refi here now. Those are options for you?
Rafi.
Refi, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, options, exactly. Lefty, different, shot, but he went down there, Rafi, and, played some games, so he got back from his injury, and I just think it's important to have lots of D up here right now. And you got options, right?
Yes.
So.
Injuries aside, how do you think the team is performing the last 10, 12, 14
Yeah, I
days?
believe we're doing a lot of good things. I mean, we can be better in some situational play, like our overtime has cost us this year a little bit in games where last year I think our record was 10-2 in overtime, I believe, something like that. So there's some things like that. If we do a better job in certain situations, we got more points, right? But I believe we're doing a lot of good things. Our puck play's been a lot better. Our defending's been a lot better. So we just got to keep banging away and keep grinding. That's all you can do. And I get the injuries, but hopefully, guys get cleaned up and get back healthier. And in the meantime, we got guys in here that are capable of doing a job, and we got to have that next man up mentality and go play. It'll be, we know Florida. It's a tough game with those guys, and so. That's about it.
Oliver named to the Swedish Olympic
Yeah.
team. Did anyone from their staff reach out to you in advance to get your thoughts on how he's played this
From
year?
Sweden?
Yeah.
No. Nobody. Not to me. Maybe to Tree they did, but not me.
How do you think he's played this year?
Really well.
Yeah.
I think he's been very consistent from day one, and you know, whether he's on the right or the left, and new partners and a lot going on, but he's been very consistent at both ends of the ice for us, producing offensively, whether it's on a power play or 5-on-5, and then defensively, yeah, I think he's doing a real good job, and well deserved to be on the Olympic team, in my opinion.
I know you talked about it a little bit the other night, but can you just define a little bit of how much it means to see for the team, how much it means to see Austin break the goal record?
Yeah, I know it means a lot, obviously, to everybody here in the organization, including his teammates most of all. You know, and great accomplishment by him. You know, I think his play of late has been really good. Obviously, we know that, and he's really stepped it up, and we're all very happy for him.
How significant that a guy like Bobby McMann gets the assist on it? Kind of a
Yeah, we put that.
minor
Yeah,
league
that line's
works its
been.
way up.
Yeah, we put that line together. I don't know, a week ago or more. It's been very good. You know, Max has played well there, and Bobby's been. The speed on the line really has helped Austin, in my opinion. Bobby's really played well for quite some time now, so that line's been good.
Your last two overtime losses, partly the play that leads to the goal against starts with the goal. Each goal, you have an opportunity to freeze it.
Yeah.
You chose to play it.
Yeah.
Is that a strategy to keep the play going when you have possession, or would you like to see?
I think they're
awareness
probably, well, there's got to be more awareness. The one in Detroit is a little bit different. I think Dennis, like, he kind of tripped a little bit, and you know, kind of got a little awkward situation, and you know, he saw Austin there. He gets that puck to him. Who knows what happens? But I thought the other night with Woll, we were out there for an extended time in our zone. You freeze that. We're a good face-off team. I'd rather just take the draw there in that situation.
Is that something you talked to the
Oh
boys
yeah,
about?
for sure. Yeah.
Nick Robertson has points in 4 of his past 5. What have you been seeing from him as well?
Playing great. He's been really good all year for me, most of the year. Like, you know, I think that line has some real good chemistry right now with Waugh and Cowan. You know, for me, it's just work. Nicky's a worker, and he has the ability with his skill to shoot and score goals. So they're just working really well together as a line. And Nicky, you know, I talked to him last year at the end of the year. He had a good year for us, and just to take another step in his development and his confidence, and just kind of build. And he's done that, and you know, it's showing.
The one injured player you didn't mention was Dakota Joshua.
Yeah, he's still indefinite. Like with that lacerated kidney, that it takes some time. He's got to heal up from that. So he's not even on the ice yet.
Is he staying with family still in Michigan?
No, he's here. Yeah, he's here today. So it's good he's back around the team and stuff. But yeah, it's an unfortunate one.